Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to fix. Mama I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who hits. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line, dry like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. Chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good at the show. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't enough, 4 tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third, I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, that ball gone, the alien beat it up. Man contract, they want me back, I'ma have to green it up. Like Fenway Wall, really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This was a ring light, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel, to do what I do takes skill. I'm about to chase.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Trevor Bauer will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy is really...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts. Gone!
You talk about setting the tone for your team offensively. Everyone's allowed to relax now, pass the baton mentality, and if that's any indication where these next 9 innings are going, buckle up, fans.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a...
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and he's is really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
That is good.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. And now in the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting second. The right fielder.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. 4-1. Two and 0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he is in there.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Popped high in the air. Dominguez is under it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So stepping in is Max Muncy. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Just hung in there on that one. Betts at second with 2 down. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for LA. It remains 1-0. First offering on its way.
Number 70.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Bends down, and he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Now it'll be Henry Davis. First pitch on the way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next here is Garrett Cole. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate. You got to execute.
Bellinger able to track it down for the third out. Here now is Will Smith, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he fouls this one off. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really ball back.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Now into the box, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
To 1-2 now. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the pitcher,
Trevor Bauer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trevor Bauer becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off the right fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher comp.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. And now here is Jason Dominguez, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's giving up a lot of base.
A dive, and he knocks it down, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Now the first pitch.
Seager.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Strike one to start the at-bat. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Slow roller left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate here is Joey Gallo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Opposite field to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So at the plate now is Will Smith. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the first pitch.
The 7th fielder,
Cody Bellinger will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next for the Dodgers, Edwin Rios will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Taylor has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now to the plate, here is Jason Dominguez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Reined in. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Long throw to third, and he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with two gone. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cole, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Into the box, Chris Taylor to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And Alvarez will be there for the first out. Gavin Lux will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. He's set and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first, a double play.
Now that.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a .333 hitter. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And he fouls this one off. Going for strikeout number 15. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Corey Seager is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's the 2nd out. Next up is Max Muncy. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fouled off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So here is Will Smith. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game. And the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Velasquez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor is there. 2 down.
The batter.
And stepping in, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Henry Davis. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now the pitcher.
At the plate, Garrett Cole. And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Bellinger.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next at bat will be Chris Taylor. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
On the move is Stanton, and he makes the catch in the corner. Miguel Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29.
First pitch of the AB now.
Vargas.
The 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone. He was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers 1. Caleb Ferguson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Caleb Ferguson.
First delivery to him. Popped up. Ferguson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. This one's down to 3rd. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Gallo. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop 3rd strike. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Digging in next, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Yankees 7 and the Dodgers 1. All set.
Leading off.
Stephen Redding is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. In now, Max Muncy. Let's go watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played up. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Manny, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Cody Bellinger stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there. Base hit. Muncy is on his way home. He scores as the gap shortens to 4 now.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Edwin Rios is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Bellinger stands at first with 1 out. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and they're back on top of the baseball world. The Yankees are once again World Series champs.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line.